loves, welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm here to bring you your weekly channeled reading with the Reinforced Wisdom deck. Before we dive into this week's messages, I just want to invite you to, again, if you are here in the Bend community, come out to the Style Spell workshop that I'm hosting this weekend on May 3rd. And it's called Gather Adorn. It's going to be so fun. If you want to get a taste of what this whole adornment magic thing is all about, I'd love to have you there. Okay. Let's see which card we got. The Pygmy Elephant. I haven't seen this little face in a while. The card of empathy. Let's go in with our guides here and see what we can get for this week. I'm really feeling like this is meant to be turned toward ourselves. This is a week where we're being reminded that self-compassion is really important. We're being reminded that we aren't going to help ourselves by being unkind to ourselves. We aren't going to get to the place we want to be by being unforgiving toward ourselves or by being cruel to ourselves. And we may even want to have, if this is resonating with you, you may even want to have a conversation with yourself this week and talk to the version of you that made whatever decision it was that you are having trouble coming to terms with. Maybe you feel like you have something that you are holding against yourself, or you have something that you wish that you would have seen clearer, or you get the idea. Whatever it is that's happening right now, we are meant to have the experience of learning through self-compassion and self-understanding and building a relationship of trust with ourselves that shows us that it's okay to make mistakes, or it's okay for things to not work out the way that we had planned them or hoped for it to go, and that we still have self-love, we still have self-compassion. We don't expect ourselves to be perfect. We don't expect ourselves to make perfect decisions all the time. That we understand that everyone makes mistakes. And if you're feeling like this is something that you are navigating right now, just know that you're going to get where you want to go sooner if you can truly give yourself that release, that self-compassion. Okay, now that's for one group of people here. Now there's a whole other meaning for this card for a different group of people. And this has to do with increased levels of sensory sensitivities, energetic sensitivities, and empathy is one of those sensitivities. It's actually like a lower level psychic skill. And we might be experiencing right now an increase of feeling other people's feelings, overwhelmingly flooded with experiences or feelings that emanate out from others. Some of us here have just kind of hit this energy sensitivity threshold recently, and it feels like you've been opened up. And in a lot of ways, that's really good, but also it can be if we don't have the proper energy hygiene practices, it can be really overwhelming, and all of a sudden we're just feeling all of the things. Even probably on a level of like, we might consider it to be empathy, but it's actually bordering on like a clairsentience. That's, yeah, okay. I'm tapping into something around that. When we open up to new levels of psychic sensitivity, it's really important that we understand practicing discernment, which is a whole experience to learn. And it does happen over time, but remembering that just because we can understand or feel something deeply doesn't necessarily mean that it's ours to take on or to hold in our energy field or in our bodies. And so having good energy hygiene practices of grounding and centering our energy and putting out, I just see it as like a big protective bubble around my body that emanates out from my heart, and I set it out at arm's length in all directions as a container for my personal energy and a boundary for the rest of the world's energy. And I do that every day, and energy hygiene is cumulative. So the more we practice it, the more we envision it, the more we bring it into our daily routine, the more helpful it's going to be. So if this is you, I suggest beginning that practice if you are not doing that already, because it's only gonna get stronger from here. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.